Tense game. Looking to do some gatekeeping, but no. Well, this next zone, they should still be in, so they can definitely wait a little bit.
And I think that's part of the process, working your way through Paradise. There's so many nooks and crannies to just hide in and gatekeep teams as they start pushing forward. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure now, especially looking at the players from Gizmo and, of course, Faction Brazil. They have to try and find a way forward. For Gizmo, the big threat is going to come through from Falcons, just lurking on the edge of that zone.
You can see Faction Brazil. Yeah, they were able to make it out alive, and they're going to start trying to creep through Paradise here. And it looks like they do have a little bit of an angle to sneak their way in. Meanwhile, Zebra Master down to 2. They do have 4 eliminations, so that's going to help a little bit. But they know that's not going to be enough, because at the end of the day, we're looking for that first place team. Because if you are first place at the end of the day, you're going to get an automatic golden ticket to the finals. And with the rosters that are going to be coming up here, that is what I want. I do not even want to deal with the prelims at all, because it's going to be all out war.
I mean, unfortunately, we have to see what the prelims have in store for us, right? We are going to be adding even more amazing teams into the mix. But yeah, the stakes are going to be pretty high for whoever makes it through. But for now, it seems like we have a little bit of that silence now creeping up into Sanok. I mean, good play coming through here from Faction, slowly just pushing in, clearing compound by compound as they push up, maybe even getting a little bit of that parkour action going here. But this could be a golden opportunity onto Hi-Fi's now.
Yeah, you can see them set up for the gatekeep. They're very spread out, though, not in really good positions to support each other. So that's going to be tough. They got to play this carefully. That's why you see them kind of playing very kind of hidden positions where they could leave, but not in the spots where they're at, they can't get knocked at all. Yeah, I like that from Dream. He realizes that, you know what, it's just not worth it. Yep, almost gets shot in the back and leaves perfectly on time. Great instincts. So we might see another player get knocked, and he does. And this is what I was talking about. Oh, actually, great support through the wall. Smokey with a perfect shot.
I mean, you gotta love the plays, though. Monkey just on the point with that play. Now it's up to SnowX and Dream to see if they can survive. Well, they do find yet another pickup, and now this is where Faction Brazil is going to be feeding all that pressure, right? It's going to be a 2v4. Scratch that. It's going to be 8 elims going straight to the Hi-Fi's.
Wow, Hi-Fi's doing a great job of putting control there in Paradise Resort. They really collapsed on Faction Brazil. They got that one knock, but weren't able to make it happen. So some excellent knocks here from Hi-Fi's as the next zone does go on up here, and they are going to have to leave Paradise.
Gotta give it up. Gotta give it up, but not before going through quite an intense fight, right? You can see Zeus. Ooh.
Nice shot.
Quick pickup, Lord.
Man, Hi-Fi's so good with those return knocks instantly. And where's the rest of Intense Game? Yeah, they're going to have to come and collapse and take this team out. Good thing for Hi-Fi's, though, these guys are warmed up and ready to go with 8 eliminations, as they're trying to sneak some shots through those elephant legs there, but not able to find the angles. So looks like, man, Hi-Fi's doing a great job here, getting those knocks, returns, pickups quickly. And Intense Game doesn't seem to have that same level of synergy, because these guys are still spread out. They're going to lose a player now.
Ooh, let's see whether or not there is maybe a little bit of hope here now left for Hi-Fi's. I mean, starting to move, they don't have all that much choice, really, because as we can see, the zone is going to be closing up in less than a minute, but I think there's even more pressure getting added on, right? Falcons, they're getting closer. Zebra Master, they're getting closer. So whatever Hi-Fi's are going to look to do, they really need to get to it right now.
Oh my gosh, Rafa needs to get it done here, but you're so right, as we see Falcons putting so much pressure onto Intense Game, getting a bunch of knocks from their backs. And now it's just Rafa. Oh, that nade should do it, though. Oh, it's a stun! He hits a headshot with the DDS some way, somehow. But it is not enough, as Hi-Fi's are continuing to steamroll players here on the edge. Definitely opting for those eliminations. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see a player pick up and, throw them on your shoulders and run into this circle, because somehow this team still has everyone up.
Wow. I mean, this is a fight that I've been wanting to see Moneymakers going up against Team Falcons. Both teams now fighting for possession of at least that western edge, but the zone is going to move up. So this is going to force, well, the Moneymakers to make a very difficult choice. They have to move in. Oh, but Biscay taking so many hits now to the face. It's going to be up to top to try and close it up. And there it is. Falcons swoop in for yet more eliminations.
I mean, these guys are ridiculous. I mean, look at the confidence, right? Literally running out in the open, even though we see one of the players from Moneymakers has the cover with the rock, it doesn't matter. Top realizes, hey, we have to finish this here and now. We got to clear this side out. I don't care. I'm running out in the open and getting it done. That's exactly what happens. If we smoke now on the defense here, DBSs are out in that close quarters combat. They're running a 2-1 split. 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and it did not work out as their remaining player is going to have to try to just hide replacement.
Well, they're getting smoked, right? That's what happens. So we're all right there. Yeah, we're going to say goodbye to Sky pretty soon. Now it's up to No Fear, and I think this is where they really got to prove their worth, right? The name suggests that we are going to be seeing some pretty insane plays, but that is yet to be seen. Meanwhile, it's still going to be down towards the southern side, right? Zebra, and of course, then the players from the Hi-Fis now looking to score even more points.
Yes, they are, as now we are reaching the top 4 here for the first game of the PUBG Mobile Global Open Brazil. So much is on the line. Only 1 day of play. For anybody that's just tuning in, it's only 6 matches. This is match number 1. Hi-Fis have been just dominating this match so far. 10 eliminations to their name and still have their entire squad up. Now they're going to start the push again. And look at this. They have the numbers here. They got that DBS out. Now it's all about just execution. One well-placed nade from the other team could wreak disaster. And they get the circle here. So they got to get this finished out quick.
I mean, it's now or never, right? They're going to try and just lock it up. But, of course, the Falcons are going to come knocking on the door. At least for the time being, Falcons taking a very wide spread, trying to cover as many different angles as they do ascend down onto the zone. But this is where the pressure comes for a team like Zebra Master as well as the Hi-Fis. But, I mean, Smokin', they just chilling up on the north. They also still have to relocate.
Okay, I think that now Hi-Fis need to just turtle it up. I think they need to look at Zebra Master and say, hey guys, you know, we got the Falcons on this side. We need to worry about them and we'll deal with each other later at this point. But they're starting to get pushed as well. This could be perfect opportunity for Team Falcons to start this push, because look at this, Hi-Fis having an absolute all-out war, and the Falcons are just watching this, smiling as just chaos is happening inside these buildings. Hi-Fis are hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult to contest the amount of elims that they've already been able to secure so far, but it does seem like Zebra Master are going to go do a little bit of cleanup in aisle 4 as they now make their way through the compounds, looking for a few cheeky pickups, but Falcons still winging it, still holding on to the edge of zone, and they're not going to relent whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say, speaking of cleanups, Team Falcons are licking their beaks right now, just ready to pick at these Zebra Masters. They have a full squad spread out. Hey, don't count out Monkey though, right? They're on that edge. I mean, he's dangerous. You know, if Team Falcons, I don't think realize that he's in that position at all. I think they think the entire squad is in there. You can see them checking just to be sure, but if they run on the open, Monkey could definitely come out from that off angle and disrupt them big time. So they got to play this carefully. Ooh, great nade though. That hurt.
Yeah, that's a very uncomfortable tickle that's come through on that one. But now, of course, Icy still trying to do the due diligence here, just trying to smoke it up.
Does he know he's there?
Not yet. Not yet. No, Zed also just going to be
looking.
Got him. Ooh, come on.
They have to know he's there. Yeah, they have to know. If not, then they got that fifth sense going. You can see them starting to push out.